We're here in prime time, just about set for a Sunday night matchup on EA Sports.
When you look at this matchup, you've got to talk about the deep threats, the guys that can go long. And two of the best, speediest receivers in the game are going to be on the same field today.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to see how both teams, the offenses, how do they get the football to these speedy wide receivers. And no matter what you do on the defensive side, you go, well, we're going to take them out of the game. We're going to double team them. Really, how are you going to do that when they're in motion? They're always changing formations. Very tough to do now. You just got to rely on good tackling and try to prevent those short catches and long runs.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Gets the handle here. It's Navarro Bowman who brings him down. And now we'll look at the Cardinals offense. This is a dangerous unit that ranks in the top 5 in scoring. Second down here. The Cardinals are going to run the Wildcat offense here. To the right side. And he's brought to the ground.
Hard to judge sometimes what time of possession really means in an NFL game. But I know this. When you run the football like that and you pick up decent yards, that's a good thing for the offensive side and a great thing for your football team.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. Running to the left side, and that gains 1. Between plays, let's take a look at how the Bills defense. They gave the quarterback a week ago all day to throw and never knocked him down once. Second down coming up. Let's go. Out to the left. Makes the catch. And they bring it down at the 36-yard line. Well, you work all week long on a game plan if you're the offensive coordinator, and you come right out and it works.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of confidence, doesn't it? Makes the offensive players, they feel good about what's going on, and it gives confidence to that play caller. That's just as important.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Ellington's taking the handoff. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
After running it, it's second down. The Cardinals come out and a bunch set. The Cardinals lined up, bunch formation. The Cardinals from the 37. Ryan Hartline there with sure hands to pull in the rocket pass.
Number 12, with completion. Gain of 18.
Now inside the red zone. They were very good at finishing off drives last week in this situation. First and 10. Toss to the outside. The tackle was made.
The Cardinals called the run play that time down in the red zone. It does not work. But when you're running the football, especially in the red zone, have some patience, stay with it, and if you do, most of the time you will get rewarded.
That leads us to second down. Thompson's a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. Gets a hand in that time to force the incompletion.
On defense, when you're a defensive back, it's so much about timing. That time he times it perfect, and he jumps up and knocks the ball down.
Heading to the line for a third down play, and this was something they specialized in last week, converting in these situations. Third and 7. Will go ground off the right side. Breaks out of the tackle.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Will stay on the ground on first down. A tackle behind the line.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Second down coming up. This long drive continues. Back to the ground. Left side. Good piece of tackling.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal. What are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with the pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
The Cardinals come to the line. Of course, plenty of pink on the field today and in the stands, as all of October will be seeing this for Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL. Third and goal from the 7. And the give now to Chris Johnson. A short field goal try on the way. Drives it through for the field goal.
Well, Jim, that field goal puts them in the lead. It was a nice drive by the offense, and what it does, it just gives you confidence. You did some positive things on the field, and it should carry over for you for the rest of the game.
He'll take it from the 1. First down here. Carr set. Empty backfield. Carr's lined up. No extra blockers for this snap. Finds his mark. And Crabtree's tackled down at the 50.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down. Keep those chains moving. Give yourself 3 more opportunities.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. The defense comes out in the dime.
Here we go.
Screen sticks to his hands. That brings the play to an end.
Jim, this time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it. Picked up some good yards.
First down here after the completion. Robinson's in the backfield. Single back set. Makes the reception. And Washington's there to take him down. Here's the Bills' offense. They have been a third down juggernaut this year, converting at an unusually high rate. The Bills have it at the 29. Will go ground. Robinson's marked down after a gain of 4.
Number 32 on the carry.
And here's the Cardinals defense. A week ago, this is a bunch that forced 5 turnovers. Wide receivers stacked up on this play.
It's been all about the defenses today as we welcome you back to the action.
This is third down. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. In on the stop.
When you can throw an out route like that, that shows you the strength of the quarterback's arm.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Hold on, baby. Alert.
Robinson's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Carr's going to throw once again on this down. Touchdown, Bills.
Good job on that touchdown. That puts them ahead. And it's always, of course, better to be ahead than behind.
The Bills now will tack on the extra point. Driving extra point is good. Bills ready to boot this one down the field. He'll take it from the 1. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Cardinals now will start their drive at the 23. The Cardinals come out in the pistol. The Cardinals take it from the 23. Brought down. Picks up the first as he's tackled at the 35.
The Cardinals' offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
The Cardinals were never threatened a week ago, but they find themselves behind in a tight one today, Phil.
Yeah, they found a team that was probably a little afraid because they saw how they blew out the team last week. So that makes you think we got to be sharp, be on top of our game, and that's what we've seen so far.
5-yard gain on the play.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. The Cardinals come out in the pistol. Gets it again. Tackled just 3 yards short of the first.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
After that last carry, it's 3rd and 3. The offense stops the clock right away with a timeout. Third down following the run.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
And this will end up in the end zone for a touchback. The Bills are set for their next possession. Wide receivers are bunched up. 1st down at the 20. Robinson's got it on the handle. Rocked for a loss on that tackle.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
2nd down now. Offense lines up here. Robinson's handed the football. Heading right. And that tackle made by LaRon Landry.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Now looking at 3rd down. They've come out in the dime package.
Wide and yank. Wide and yank.
They better hurry to get the snap. Carr's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Getting away from the pressure. Ball is out. A recovery by the defense. They bring him to the turf.
Well, that's what you call a takeaway. That time the defense just hit the ball carrier so hard that he had to give the football up, and they lose it.
Really good field position here to start this drive.
The Bills defense packs it in now, going with the 46.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
And here we have second down.
The give. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing the football game. Now you're looking at 3rd and long, and look, there are no miracles in the NFL. I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it.
The Cardinals will take the snap from the 30.
Throws the pass.
Unable to complete that one, and that's a very quick 3 and out.
And this will be from 47 yards, the field goal attempt. The kick in. It's through there. The kick is good.
When you get great field position, Jim, you got to take advantage of it. The offense didn't do it. I blame the coach. Those were terrible play calls, but a good kick by the kicker.
The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
First down on the way. It's a 2 tight end formation. Double tight end formation. Robinson's going to take the handoff now. And now they'll try over again on second down. He'll throw it over the middle. Has his man. Nice tackle.
When you get aggressive safeties who like to get up there and try to stop the run, the post route is an awesome way to take advantage of that. Go down the field 10 to 12 yards, plant that outside foot, run towards the goalpost. Nice throw by the quarterback.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. This play set up by the long gainer. They're going back up top.
Secures it with 2 hands. And LaRon Landry brings him down.
In this league now, you got to keep these wide receivers and quarterbacks guessing. You just can't come out there and play man-to-man every play and think that's going to work. You got to mix in some zones, some blitzes, and then occasionally go man-to-man coverage.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Here's the first snap after the big play. Robinson's going to secure the handoff.
It's getting harder and harder in the NFL to score when you're this close to the goal line. So what will the offense do? They better be creative. That's all I know.
It's now second down.
We ready?
Here's the handoff out of the strong eye.
He's brought to a halt.
It's 3rd and goal right here in a close game. This offense, they want to take control. If they score right here, that could give them control of this game.
Not even a foot away. Offense lines up here. 3rd and goal from the 1. Landry's the one who made the big stop.
It's 3rd and goal. You don't get it in the end zone. What do you do now? I think you go for it. You call the right play. Give your team a chance to put a touchdown on the board.
Should be an easy one here. The Cardinals, 1 timeout remaining.
The defense calls a timeout.
Chip shot here.
drives it through for 3.
That was a good hold, good kick, 3 points. Good job by the offense.
The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff.
He'll take it from the 1. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Cardinals offense now coming out. The Cardinals come to the line with an empty backfield. Set up screen. Got the completion.
Boy, they got to the quarterback. They hit him, but he was able to still make the play and get the completion.
Look at the face of the quarterback right now. He's looking at those offensive linemen going, okay, we got a good play there, but can you give me a little bit more time? He does need more.
First down here after the completion. Back to the air here on first down. Hartline's got the catch and the first. The Cardinals with no timeouts left. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Ellington's lined up now as a slot receiver. The Cardinals from the 32. Going deep.
And that's Reed who could have had the interception.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
Ellington's in the slot. Second down and 10.
Going for the deep ball.
Here's the throw, and it's off the mark.
This will be a field goal attempt from 49 yards out.
The kick is good. The kick is good from downtown. That does it for the first half. Cardinals trail in this one.
Okay, Larry, looking sharp back in that studio. Thank you for that. And now we're ready to get the third quarter underway as these teams take the field.
Cooks is going to start his return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Bills come to the line to start this drive at the 24.
Hold on, baby. Alert! Alert!
Offense lines up here. Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap.
In on the hit, Jason McCourty.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
First down here after the run.
Hold on, baby. Alert!
For this play, they'll go with two tight ends.
Red, zebra. Zebra. Here we go.
Setting up screen. Catch made. Tackles made.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's second down now. Offense lines up here.
Hold on, baby. Alert! Alert!
Play fake. And Landry, almost an interception.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
After the incomplete pass, it's third down. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Out of the shotgun.
Looking to the right side and throwing. Gains 11.
The Bills, they never back off. That first down, they got a small lead here in the second half. So what are they looking to do? They're looking to march this football down the field and score.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Go run it. Here's the handoff. He's going to the left. Allen's there that time for the tackle.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
Coming up, second down.
Here we go.
Cooks taking the handoff to the right side.
The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. They're setting up screen underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. That's second down coming up. Carr comes out in the pistol. Robinson's got it on the handoff, and he gains maybe 3.
Robinson's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
On the way, third down. 2 tight ends on the field here.
Alert! Alert! Hold on, baby! Alert! Alert!
Brings it in. White's there to make the tackle.
Good job by the offense. Another first down. The defense absolutely is getting tired. And when you get tired, you make mistakes.
First down here after the completion. Halfway through the third quarter. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And Gallette's there to take him down.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
This will be second down. This has been a long drive so far. Out of the shotgun formation.
Interesting situation here for the offense. They got a lead here in the second half, but it's third and long. And you always like to say, the football is in the hands of the quarterback, so he has to be smart. If he tries to force it down the field, I do not like his chances.
Let's see what they do on this third down situation. Play after play after play here on this drive. Picks that pass off.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
And the kick is good for 3.
Never take it for granted. When you're trying to field goal, a lot of things can go wrong, but good execution that time by the offense and a good kick, 3 points.
Bills ready to boot this one down the field. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. First down, offense readying for the snap. Here's the toss. Bowman sends an animal on that play.
That's a face mask call, and of course from now on it's 15 yards no matter how you slice it. They don't even have to interpret it anymore. The severity of it, it's a big penalty.
Yeah, it is a big penalty. One thing, why we see a lot of face mask penalties in the NFL now? It's because players tackle too high. Get your arms around the waist. Go down low to make those tackles, and you wouldn't get those face mask penalties.
First down at the 31.
Looks to his left.
Reaches out. Ball is out. And it's a takeaway. He's brought down.
Well, that time the offense fumbles the football, but the defense hit him so hard, there's no chance of hanging on. Hits the ground, and the defense recovers.
The Bills come onto the field for their next series.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. First down at the 42. Here's the handoff.
He's stacked up at that point.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Second down. Cars lining up in the pistol. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Over to Carlson. Carlson's tackled right at the 35.
Well, I guess the only good thing you can say about that play, the quarterback's happy. He gets a completion, but it only goes for a couple yards.
Third down. Defense filling up the box here with a 4-6 formation.
Zebra! 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 Zebra!
Cars standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. The catch is made. Brought down after a gain of 6.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. The Bills at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. He's got the catch. That's a gain of 6.
Jim, when you see these out routes thrown and caught, it's all about timing and rhythm. The quarterback, he has both. That throw is right on target. Nice throw and catch.
Hold on, baby. Alert!
Offense lines up here.
Riley! Hold on, baby. Alert! Alert!
Second down and 4. Robinson's hand at the football. Gallette's in on the tackle.
If you want to run the football to success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
The Bills offense has switched sides now and has the football as we begin the fourth quarter. Third down now. The Bills in the pistol.
We go rally. Rally. Wide and yank. Wide. Hold on, baby. Alert. Alert.
Final quarter underway now with this snap. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
On third downs, the defense knows in most situations it's going to be a pass, and let's give some credit to the defensive front. They pressure the QB, and they force the incompletion.
And he converts here on the field goal try.
You got to take advantage of good field position. The offense doesn't do it that time. I know they get 3 points out of it. Nice kick, but still a letdown for the offense.
They're setting up the return. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Cardinals get ready to start their drive. First down at the 19. Throwing now to his left. Bowman's able to get a hand on it and knock it away.
Good job by the linebacker that time. Saw the receiver coming in his area, read the quarterback, and in wonderful position to knock the pass down.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down.
Let's go.
Handoff made. That'll stop the play right there. Third down on the way. The Cardinals pistol set here. That's a third down conversion, a rare sight so far today.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Ellington's going to get set in the slot for this snap. The Cardinals have it at the 34. Has his target. And it's Eric Berry who brings him down.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line, and sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Stiff arms to stay on his feet. The defense gets the sack.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
Second down here. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Gilbert in on the tackle.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
7-yard gain on the play.
Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. From the gun, looking across the middle on the money, and he's brought to the ground.
The Cardinals, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Now 1st and 10. Chris Johnson takes the handoff. Johnson's tackled down.
Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
5-yard gain on the play.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. Thompson's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. Slashes to the left side. It'll be third down. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. There's the offense picking up another first down on third down.
Always a good job to pick up some yards when you're in the red zone. Nice throw by the quarterback, and he gets the completion.
This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series. Marching down the field and taking their time. They'll run it here, and that's good for only a yard or two.
Some good play calls so far in this drive by the offensive coordinator. His team is down, but they are marching down the field.
Second down coming up. Mounting a serious drive. They call his power surge for 6. Touchdown.
There's no doubt about it. When you score like that to tie up the game, it shifts momentum. And it's all up now to the offense of the other team to get back out there and get the momentum back on their side.
Cardinals getting ready to kick it away. Cooks is going to test the coverage this time. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. It's first down as they head to the line. The game is tied and time is a factor. Robinson's going to take the handoff now.
Robinson's a guy, anytime he gets a chance to get in the secondary and make a big play, he thinks he's going to take it for a touchdown. Not this time. It's a big run, but still well done.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Zebra! Zebra!
Offense lining up here after picking up more than 30 on the previous play. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. That leads us to second down. Carr comes out in the pistol.
All right, here we go.
And incomplete. What a hit that time. Tremendous defensive play that time, making sure that pass was not completed.
That job is getting harder and harder, isn't it, for defenders to jar the football loose, because just about anywhere you hit the receiver, it's illegal. But a good legal hit that time, it knocks the ball loose.
Carlson's moved from the tight end position to the slot. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Drop back, shotgun formation. The pass fails to find the mark. King is back now. He'll be punting. The offense comes onto the field after the punt. They can steer this game towards overtime, or they can gamble a little bit and go for the win.
Jim, I would not gamble in a situation like this. You have all the control on the offensive side. Play it safe, and you hope somebody breaks a play to get that offense going. Then you can gamble and try to go for the score.
1st and 10. Handoff. There's a flag out. The tackle is made. Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
Picked up a couple that time. About a minute and a half to go in the game, and it's second down. The Cardinals come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. No one was open.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
They face 3rd and 8 after failing to connect on that last pass play. The defense comes out in the nickel. From the gun. Pulls it in. Young's the one who brings him to the ground.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
First down here after the completion. Tie game in this one. 4th quarter is winding down. And he's
forced to the ground.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
Second down coming up. It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
He'll take the snap from the gun. And they knock the quarterback to the ground.
I don't know who to blame here. Was it a great play by the safety getting the sack on the quarterback? Or the quarterback just not paying attention, seeing him coming? And if you see him, you've got to change the play or get rid of the football a lot quicker.
It's third down coming up. A ton of defensive backs out here for this play.
From the gun.
Cardinals got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
So here in overtime, the rules change. If you receive the ball first and get a touchdown, the game is over. However, if you take the ball down on your first drive and only manage a field goal, the other team will have a chance to tie or win the game. And if both teams get field goals on their opening drives, the next team to score from there will win the game.
No return as this goes. For a touchback.
The kickoff goes through the end zone for a touchback.
First down coming up. Offense lines up here. And the overtime period begins on this play.
The pass is picked off by Barry. Good piece of tackling.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
First down here.
Flip to the outside.
Mays is all over the ball carrier.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Second down now.
The Bills in the pistol formation.
Carr set in the pistol. Robinson's going to secure the handoff. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Anytime you see a defense that can't stop the runs right up the middle, there's a couple things. The middle linebacker's probably not doing his job, and you might not just have enough meat up inside to hold up against those big offensive linemen.
This will be a field goal attempt from 33 yards out. And converts on the three.
Well, you come out there on the field as a defense. The offense has great field position. You've got to give them something different. The defense did. They stopped them, and they gave up the field goal.
It was memorable. It was overtime, and it was won with a field goal.
Yeah, what a tough spot for a field goal kicker to come in, win or lose the game on the fact that he has to make a kick like that. Came through in the clutch, and he got it done.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nantz saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.